this outlet should prevent any little kid sticking anything into the outlet. That's how they're sold, and they're cheap. It's like $2, so why not? You ever have one of those days when you get home and you have to get something done, even if it's a little thing? Even if it's something small to get done, you have to get something accomplished after a hard day's work. You gotta get something accomplished at home. Get a couple things done each day, you keep knocking down that to-do list, and before you know it, all your projects are done, aside from the really big things which you save for the weekend. Well, today is one of those days. Definitely don't try this at home. This video is more for entertainment than anything else. It's not a how-to. I'm not a licensed electrician. I just do stuff on my own. I'm a DIY kind of person. I like to do my own thing. It may not necessarily be the safe and correct way, so if you see something that I'm doing that's kind of unsafe, be my guest and put it in the comment so that anybody watching this video has more information on how to do things absolutely correctly. I have no issue with that. I have to get something done, and I have to get it done right now. I just need to get a little bit of electrical work done today. Shouldn't be that hard, right? I don't recommend trying this at home, but if you want to, go ahead. Just make sure you do your research so you know what you're doing. I'm not an electrician. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not an electrician. I don't know what I'm doing. I hopefully practice proper safety habits, and I can figure stuff out, and I'm not necessarily afraid to do things, but it doesn't mean I'm doing it the right way. Just, take that with a grain of salt. So the whole reason I'm replacing this outlet is that this particular outlet shouldn't allow little kids to put anything in the outlet and get electrocuted. And with this outlet being exposed now, because I put the Hot Wheels wall track on the wall, I want to make sure my daughter, or my new daughter, when she's born, they're not gonna do anything and get hurt. Usually I cover up the outlets in that room with furniture that they can't move, just so I don't even have to worry at all about it. But I might as well do this since it's their playroom and make sure they're safe. For me, working on electrical isn't that hard. You just cut the power, make sure there's no power, double check there's no power, do what you need to do, make sure you're wiring it up as correct as you can. Now, with the wiring in my house, I know there's knob and tube wiring in this house. I know there's very old wiring in this house. Stuff has been updated, but it was like 30 years ago it was updated. It needs to be updated again. I know most of these outlets are not grounded, meaning they should only be 2-pronged outlets, not 3-pronged. But I'm not selling the house. I don't have to worry about if everything is up to code. And I need 3 prongs. What am I gonna do? For the most part upstairs, I'm not gonna be rewiring that. Downstairs, yes, I do need to rewire. There is literally one 20 amp breaker that is running about 17 outlets, and that should not be. It really shouldn't be that. Actually, I think it might be 19. I think I counted. I'm trying to remember. It's a lot, and it's a lot of the major appliances. Put it this way, for like 20 amps, it technically should be each outlet is 1 amp, but you don't want to exceed like 15 outlets on a 20 amp breaker, just to be on the safe side, especially if you're running heavy appliances that are drawing a lot more than other things. Put it this way, if you have your refrigerator running, coffee maker running, and air conditioner running, you're probably gonna pop the breaker. It's drawing too much, it's drawing too many amps, especially when those compressors first start up, they draw a little bit more. it's gonna pop it and you're gonna have an issue all the time. You gotta know, oh, I can't turn the coffee maker on if the air conditioner on. And that's the thing. My kitchen is wired up with like my living room and another part of the house. It doesn't make sense. And then there's like one outlet on one breaker, two outlets on another. I don't know who wired this up, but it doesn't make sense to me at all. I might make a tutorial out of it too, kind of just a little DIY how-to entertainment purpose tutorial, because I'm not a licensed electrician. I probably shouldn't be giving this information out. But I'm gonna do it anyways, because you might be like me, not a licensed electrician, but a homeowner, and you wanna get some stuff done without paying big money. Paying $2 for an outlet and doing it yourself is a lot cheaper than having somebody come in to do it. And it's not difficult. Shut the power off, double check the power's off, wire stuff up correctly, and you should be good to go. You know, it's not hard. I learned by doing. And my dad, he used to change outlets and light switches like this hot, meaning the power was still on when he was doing it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that crazy. Hot in here.